They even say that Wike at a certain point had 6 members of the House of Assembly. I'm not aware any court of law said it was an absurdity. Not giving a judgment in this case, and in another case they are contradicting themselves, because one of the principles of law that can make the law to achieve rule of law is that it must be consistent with each other. You see how absurd that is. The court has even struck down that portion of the sum, if I can remember, as illegal. Because the legislature, you are saying you are for rule of law, and that's why I'm telling you that none of them is for rule of law. And you're saying that the legislature sat down and made law and excluded the Rivers State people from electing their leaders in a democracy, and you say you want to continue. Why didn't you go to court to mandate the governor to organize? And it's not even the governor that organizes election. It's the Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission. They are supposed to be independent. So why didn't you go to court to compel them to organize election? But you went to, and you say they have extended your tenure. No. When your tenure finishes, you hand over. If there is no elected person to hand over, then you hand over to the highest civil servant in that office to take charge until an election is done. You cannot replace an illegality with another illegality. I remember saying that I am not in support of Fubara then choosing a caretaker committee because it will be illegal. That the Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission must organize an election. So they have organized an election. The Supreme Court said no, they didn't follow certain procedure. So what they should just do is to go and organize another election. And then those things the Supreme Court pointed out, they will now make amends to it. And then the Rivers State will have the people of their choice governing them. So saying that the legislature extended the tenure of the guy, it's treasonable. Because elected people who have tenure, now I'm telling you, another elected people who have tenure, they are extending their tenure. No, if that law is allowed to stand, ensure that the law performs the function of the law, which is orderliness of the society. So before the law can perform the functions of the law must accord to the basic principles. Basic principles. There are certain basic principles the law must conform to in order to be possible that that law will perform the function of the law.